And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Jessie Lang. Always exciting to see her in action, and it seems like she consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boogie, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when she's on the bases. She's just a heads-up player, but she's got so much talent, and she makes the most of that. I believe it starts with her preparation because you never see her give away an at-bat.
Just about ready to go. And towing the slab here, Zach Wheeler. Singing, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts.
Afternoon for Atlanta, the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
And a pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. This one high in the air to left center. Williams trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And now, Eddie Murray. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Murray batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Foul ball. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty.
Ball.
And another ball. Goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. This to third. Throw over to Thomas. They get the out on Acuna. And that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Back after this on the show. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burns. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He's got a great cutter, and if you're a hitter today, you might not want to bring your best bat to the plate because he's been known to break a lot of them with that pitch.
Now it's the shortstop, Lee Sung. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. And the pitch. That's off the mark. 1-0. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. A little bit high. Yeah, that's ball 2. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his 4-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the 4-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Struck Walker out looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and she couldn't pull the trigger.
Down the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. One down, base is empty. And strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now here is Frank Thomas. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Just missed. Gonna count 1-2.
1-2.
Two down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
2-2 on the way. And another ball. Shohei Ohtani in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here comes a 3-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Ernie Banks. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The shortstop takes the ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Oh, that hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
And now it's the Braves DH, Orlando Cepeda. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. One down, base is empty. Good
No.
eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Got him looking. 2 down.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And the batter now, number 32. And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
All over that one right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in her wheelhouse, and she didn't miss a stitch. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. And it is 2-1. Two outs.
Ball 3.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy runner at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. First and second, 2 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. 2 hits and 5 at bats yesterday. Fall off foul.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a runner in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get her in.
Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off. She was late. Oh, 2 now. And it skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just outside. The count now 2-2. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here on the south side, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
The pitch.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
The 1-1. And another ball.
2-1.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And he deals. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading up for the White Sox.
Here's the left fielder, Billy Williams. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Burns with a move to first. And that one missing low.
Well, this is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
There goes the runner. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. At the belt and fires. That's down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And now 2-2. Struck him out without a swing. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Now it's going to be Jamie Curtis. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball, no strike.
Ohtani, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch is downstairs.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2.
And a pitch. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Rutschman drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7. The third baseman.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Larry Jones. First pitch, and he just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think she'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now it's Marcus Semien. The middle, that's a base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. The White Sox take the lead. 1-0.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
first and second, 2 outs. Now a chance for Jesse Lang. Ball one low.
1-0.
And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one down the line. Oh, great grab on the dive. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff hitter, Lee Sung. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next pitch is outside. And the count even 1-1. Traffic on the bases with one already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Falling behind 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And the righty deals.
Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now she's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Vladimir Guerrero steps to the plate for the White Sox. Top of the zone for a called strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And the inning is over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We play 2 full. It's the White Sox 2 and the Braves nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Adley Rutschman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Wheeler back to work. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 1-1. Just missed. And here it comes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Righty delivers. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Xander Bogaerts. And it's fouled away. Bogaerts who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. One down, base is empty.
High. 0-2.
And that one ripped to left, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Eddie Murray. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a
dives, but it kicks off her glove. She decides to hold on to it, and the defense comes away with nothing.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Man at first, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. Murray, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas. Here comes a pitch. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Ball,
you know, these
no
White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And the right-hander deals. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And another ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Shohei Ohtani. When he first joined the league, the Angels batted him 8th, and he wouldn't hit on days he pitched. Singy, do you remember who was DHing for the Angels at the time?
Oh, Boo, come on now. How can you forget a future Hall of Famer, Albert Pujols?
You're good.
Thank you.
And the 1-0.
Ball. 2-0 to count.
Kicks and fires. That one missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
.3-0 down. And there's the strike. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And now Billy Williams struck out looking his first time. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And a pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And that's a fair ball. The throw in. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And here is Jamie Curtis. And a foul ball. Second and third, 1 away here in the last half of the third. And ball 1. Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Picks herself up in RBI. Pitches away, and she did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And next to hit for the Sox, Larry Jones. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch. That one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
She came out of her mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Marcus Semien. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch.
1-1.
Williams on third. Curtis at first. 2 out of the inning. Burns keeping her close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All she's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And he deals. And a good eye there.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The White Sox trying to break this one open here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Called strike right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jesse Lang to bat next. And the pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Base is full, 2 gone. Jesse Lang steps to the plate for the White Sox. She's 0 for 1. And fouled off.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Bob Feller getting ready to go. Brown getting loose as well. At The belt and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and she'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. She wants to get her arms extended. She likes the ball away from her a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Here on the south side, new inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Ernie Banks. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
In Ernie Banks, you've got a player who truly loves the game. Let's play two was his signature line, and he meant it.
That's in for a strike at 95, and the count 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. And for Ernie to keep that cheerful demeanor is even more impressive, considering a lot of losing seasons for the Cubs that he endured.
2-2.
Way upstairs, 2-2.
Hardest thing Banks had to do in his career was keep that big smile on his face coming to the yard every day. Boy, the Cubs had some tough seasons.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's ball four. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Cepeda measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Left field, way back there. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it. She's got it, and there's 2 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He reached out a walk his first time.
Rodriguez.
There's a strike. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Lee Sung. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike.
She's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in her hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, she can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That one way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and she guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Puts it away for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now Vladimir Guerrero. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
The first baseman, number 35.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. So up next for Chicago, Frank Thomas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's outside. That one ripped. Back. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And they throw a pair on the board.
Win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. Want to keep that momentum going. Knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. just about set to go. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Al Leiter. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
Okay, all set to go.
Leading off,
So in now for Colorado, Sasha Davidson.
Number 26.
The wind to kick the pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. She wastes no time on this one. It's 1-0. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
George Brett digging in for the Rockies. That's in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And he brings it in on a warning track. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get guys around to score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Splits the plate, and that's strike two.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard now with one away. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the center fielder, Sasha Reed. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Sasha Reed with her first major league home run. A special moment in her young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for her.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if she gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveras, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Chas McCormick stands in now and watches strike one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the wall. Around first, digging for two. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So a man aboard. Next to hit, Noodles Neely. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It bangs off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. And it's 4-0.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner at second with one away. Minnie Minoso digging in for the Rockies. That one ripped left field. Out of here. So he just clears the wall. Their third home run of the inning. It's 6-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Al Leiter will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A new pitcher in the game, Randy Johnson.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A gigantic blast. Their first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
One out, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Aaliyah Stevenson. Line drive. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Next to hit for the Rockies, George Brett. He's 0 for 1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. She will score, and it's an 8-run lead.
That's back-to-back singles for her. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise she put a great swing on it.
Digging in, Sasha lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. They are unloading here, their 5th homer of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-0.
First pitch swinging, and she got the fastball. She knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Dinelson Lamet.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Next to hit, Noodles Neely. Hit hard, base hit. Around third, he'll score, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here is. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. here's the second baseman, Daisy Dalton. She's already homered in this game. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. Neely around third. She'll score, and they extend their lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Challenged her with a fastball right in the heart of the zone, and she was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Two gone with runners at the corners. And now the right fielder, Aaliyah Stevenson. Ripped on a line, and that is that. Finally, the inning comes to a close after they push across 13 runs. On to the bottom of the first. Rockies lead it 13-0. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the hill, Bryce Miller.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And now, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
The wind of the pitch. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And a major milestone is right around the corner. One home run short of 400 for his career. Reed tracks it down for the out. Man at first, Gwen Brett, the next Cub to hit. Hit in the air, center field. Reed sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's two away. Now the third baseman, Hyro Bones. She's a player who does it all. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. That one felt good. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 13-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt at the bat.
Base is empty with two away. At the plate, Willie Stargell. Here's a rocket out to left. And that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. We go on to inning number 2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Sasha Davidson. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
No waiting around right there. She was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
Stepping in, Joanna Brandon. Carroll snags it. Runner tags it second to third. Not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Now it's the power speed combo. Sasha Reed. Base hit and a run comes in.
Well, clearly she was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And she met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now here is out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 15-2. Noodles Neely digging in for the Rockies.
RBI knock for her last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Line drive. Caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder when one of those things comes screaming towards you. Watch it. Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to her when they didn't have the lead. She kept things steady, and she's rewarded with the W.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the New York Mets. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes. But I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through her right now.
Absolutely, Boog. And playing your first game in the show, It's just a little different for everyone, but no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say. And that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on her out there on the bump. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Leading off, Danielle Schaefer.
The first baseman, Danielle Schaefer.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
She was all over that one. I love the approach she had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what she's able to do into the...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0. She sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because she wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
This one smoked on its way out of here. That was blasted to the moon. And they add a run. It's 3-0. She put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and they get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Liner out at second. And here is Sosa to the plate. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now here's the Detroit catcher,
Joe Torre.
on a line, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. And here is Devers. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Hit hard, that gets through. In comes the run from third to add on. And it's 4-0.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now at the plate, Rosa Ramos. Geronimo makes the grab on the run.
She was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if she gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Henry Aaron digging in now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one hops the wall. 1 run is in. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Back here at Citi Field. And starting this one, Nicole Ray. And singing a special day for her. She's making her major league debut here.
I'm sure she's got some nerves. She'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that she can settle in to pitching just like she did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. She's got her family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for her career.
And now, Todd Helton. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Race down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around third, the throw into second, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 5-2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something she could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones when you got to make her pay.
Here's Bryce Harper. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around third. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and she scores. And now just a 2-run deficit. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. One runs in. Here comes the throw. He's in there. All tied again. 5-5.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good.
Roberts tossed to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the second baseman, Zelda Bliss. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that one hammered way back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. A massive home run for second of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 7-5.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch her from the...
They turn things over to the southpaw, Veronica Davidson.
And we all know about her slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate.
Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Danielle Schaefer up now for the Tigers. Led off this game with a double. The lefty fires. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a runner on base to start the inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Julia Roberts. She's already homered here in this one. Back up the middle and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. She powers that one out of here. Her second home run of the game, and that's how they take the lead. It's 8-7. The brighter the lights, the more she shines.
Yeah, this player lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Blake Snell departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen. Destiny Moody on the pitch here. She's making her second appearance of the season.
Moody.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They go back to back. Their 4th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 9-7. So the streak stays alive. Their 4th straight game with a home run.
Boom, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. She's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. She can't miss.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Into the second deck it goes, and they tack one on the board. It's 10-7. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Up next for the Tigers.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So man aboard, Devers now. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. Man at first. And next to hit for Detroit, Rosa Ramos. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. A pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And she got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now here is Henry Aaron. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. She'll touch them all. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 15-7. She ambushed her right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what she had in mind as well. Well, a great job here of staying within herself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, she does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. She's done it again. Her 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 16-7.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for her in a big way. Seems like she got exactly what she was looking for right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Yeah, the batter now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Sammy Sosa, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to 2nd, might be 2. Over to Seager. How about that double play? Here's the catcher. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great.
Lays out, but she can't squeeze it. And on the play, a run will come in to score. No throw. He's safe at first. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So they're at the corners now. Here's the center fielder, Rosa Ramos. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. For second of the year, and they add on. It's 20-7.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives collide.
Garrett Cole gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. Danielle Schaefer up now for the Tigers. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ooh, she missed a mistake right there.
Man at second. Got her swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. 15 runs. That's the final tally as they explode on offense. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Tigers are out front. Now into the game, Greg Vaughn. He'll be out in left field. And stepping in for New York, Jason Bay. A double and a run scored his first time up. Slice to right. And it's into the gap. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. She hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's Harper now. Singled and scored his first time. Base hit center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Coming home.
Back-to-back base hits. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
1 away, runners at first and third. Here's Austin Riley. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. That smash towards center. Ramos makes the play. Runner tagging from third.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
And now the Mets DH, Justin Morneau. And that one is lifted in the air. Vaughn pulls it down, and that ends the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We play 2 full. Detroit is out in front, 20. Set for the start.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to her when they didn't have the lead. She kept things steady, and she's rewarded with the W.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. These fans get to see their team at home for the first time this season, Singy, and they want to help create a spark for their squad.
Well, clearly there's no place like home, Boog. A few road games didn't go their way to start the season, but they're at home now looking to right the ship. Should be a lot of excitement in the park today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Paddock. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So coming into the game now on defense, Les Abreu. She's the new third baseman. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Paul Molitor.
The designated hitter, Paul Molitor.
Here comes a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He wastes no time on this one, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And now the center fielder, Seiya Suzuki. This one smoked on its way out of here. gigantic blast. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now it's going to be Abby Mueller. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Abby Mueller with her first major league home run, a special moment in her young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for her.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if she gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now, Sean Green. Base knock right field. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Stepping in the long ball threat, Melissa Jarnatowski. 2 hits for her in yesterday's game. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Now here is Bryant. Smoked into left, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag out.
Well, not much you can say here other than you should have listened to your third base coach. It's tough because we've all seen examples of this working out for players, but when it doesn't, it's a really bad look.
Gabby Porter, the next Pirate to hit. This is another player capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
I'm sure she feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's going to be Chris. Well struck right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. She pulls into second as 2 runs score in the play. Play at the plate, got her.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big-time play to cut down a run.
Left-hander on now, Lauren Gray. And she'll feature a hard slider to work off her fastball. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Paul Molitor. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, she's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to her, but now she's got to find a way to reset.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 9-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So 2 away with nobody on. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Abby Mueller. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and her second hit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. She wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add a pair. It's 11-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
On to pitch now for the Nationals, Leah Cougar.
And Boog, she's a pitcher that'll work in a knuckleball from time to time. It's not her primary pitch, but she mixes it in, and that makes getting timing down on her really challenging for hitters.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. On the ground, and that one handled. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. So they explode offensively for 11 runs in the inning. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 11 and the Nats coming to bat. Back in Washington, D.C. And today's starting pitcher, Merrill Kelly. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Oh, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year.
Dives and she can't hang on. That leaves her without a throw, and they come away without an out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw, and it gets away. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Lee. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-3. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Les Abreu digs in now. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Andre Dawson.
Boog, he has over 1,500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now Adam Dunn. Big stock center field. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Up now for Washington, Andre Dawson. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing at the...
That one ripped right center field and caught on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 11-5.
She smoked that fastball. She's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up she'll find a hole.
Josh Gibson stepping in now. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That was blasted to the moon. It's their second home run of the inning, and they close the gap. It's 11-7.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Nolan Ryan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And there's a hit. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
This one smoked out to left. Makes the catch and over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 1 inning in the books here. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Melissa Jarnatowski.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Here's a swing and a drive. Left field, and she knew it. A massive home run. Their first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 12-7.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what she delivered. She guessed right, squared it up, and she made it look way too easy.
Bryant, the next Pirate to hit. Singled and scored her first time. Well struck left field. And that one is going to go. So she leads the yard to left. And they boost their lead. It's 13-7. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. She went up there, looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
And here is Gabby Porter. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
She was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if she gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Chris Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. She's going for 3. She throws it away.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Paul Molitor now at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dunn makes the grab. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as she comes across to score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. 2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Seiya Suzuki. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Two outs with a man at third. Here's the left fielder, Abby Mueller. She's already homered in this game. On the ground to short, Sung. Slings to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now to the bottom of the second. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Lee.
The first baseman, number 34.
Bryant back to work. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
You know, I was watching her rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with her ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen her stay consistent with her pregame preparation.
Out to short. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but she just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. She was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner from second crosses the plate, and now it's 14-8.
Picks himself up an RBI. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it was screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And now up for Washington, Adam Dunn. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And out of here. A gigantic blast. Third home run of the season, and they slice into the lead. It's 14-11.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Next to hit for the Nats, Andre Dawson. Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field, and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Throws to second. And she's out, trying for 2. And the batter now, Josh Gibson. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Green ranging back on it. And forget it. Another homer. Second home run of the inning for them. And they're chipping away. It's 14-12. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
The other way. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. So she gets on base and keeps it going.
Having herself a really nice game at the plate. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise she put a great swing on it.
Here's Ketel Marte. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Slides, but she can't come up with it.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Next to hit, Lee. Here's a rip to short, but she's there for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We played 2 full. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Nationals Park, on to the 3rd inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Eddie Matthews. And here it comes. Pitch misses. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Not even close there. 3-1. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. And she walked in.
Bo, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Green up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Matthews gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's a big power threat. Melissa Jarnatowski. She's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now the 0-1. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me she's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but she made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bryant, the next Pirate to hit. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Right-hander kick steals. Double steal. That's a hit. The run comes in to score from second, and now it's 15-12.
Comes through with the RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Kevin Ginkel comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Gabby Porter. Just missed. Ginkel throws over. Bryant back easily. Foul ball there.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. Got a really good pass at the ball.
There's a 1-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. Going, gone. For second of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 18-12.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the speedy catcher, Chris Gonzalez. And that's through there for a strike. Oh, 1 now. Pulls that one foul. The 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, designated hitters. Paul.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the Pirates DH, Paul Molitor. And that one clips the corner. They say you win.
0-2.
Two outs. Left field. Done in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Cannonball coming. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Les Abreu. She deals.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out. Boog, she never moved because she never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
The second baseman, Ryan.
Here's the second baseman. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
The Pirates up big in this one here in the last half of the third. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a pitcher like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Dunn at the plate and takes high there. And that's outside. And now 2-0. And the right-hander deals. That one's in there, and it's 2-1 now.
1 strike.
And another ball. Andre Dawson in the on-deck circle for the Nats. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Now this is in the air down the line. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. And the righty deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Digging in, Abby Mueller. Bounce to the right side, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The third baseman, Eddie.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Eddie Matthews. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Dives, but it kicks off her glove. Goes to second, safe there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So up next, Sean Green. And that one ripped to left, and it stays fair. One runs in, the second run scores. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Melissa Jarnatowski getting ready to hit. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Man at second. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. That clips the corner. Green over at second, one down. Next one misses. 2-2. And a pitch. Jarnatowski tries to check her swing. Now a look to third. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Bryant. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. It's interesting she plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but she does. Foul ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Pittsburgh leads this one 20-12. Back in Washington, D.C., John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Andre Dawson. And a pitch. And there's the strike. Dawson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Jessica Lasnewski digging in for the Nationals. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit into right. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single.
She was all over that one. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Runner at first, Josh Gibson digging in for the Nationals. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Pinky Bieber loosening up in case she's called upon by Derek Shelton. Now move to first, and she's back in safely. Man at first, one away. Wouldn't chase that time. Two and one now. High fly ball out into left center field. He makes the grab.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Lee Sung.
So the next lineup turns over. Lee Sung digging in for the Nationals. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Just missed.
Oh, she's going to steal second. You want her to go early in the count. That way she's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Ouch.
Boom, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a pitcher will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, she completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary. Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits, one away from adding a comma to that total.
The Nats with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mueller has this one sized up. She's got it. And that's the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Scott Barlow.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now here is Gabby Porter.
Gabby Porter.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. And that one off the outside edge.
She's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. She's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And there's a strike. Swung on, belted. Dawson going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Chris Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two down. So the Pirates batting order turns over. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Paul Molitor. Wouldn't chase that time. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Joe Jimenez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the power speed combo. Lee. Singing, she covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These hitters are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And here it comes. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next offering down in the dirt. And that's a little high.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. She's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a foul ball. She stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. Foul ball left side. She'll see another. Righty to the plate. In the air, left field. Mueller has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, the third baseman, Les
At the plate, Les Abreu. And that's too high. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Line drive. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman. Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. And there's a ball.
1-0.
That one at triple digits.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
On the ground, right side. She picks it up in foul territory. The Pirates up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as she gets a 1-2-3. Up next for the Pirates, Seiya Suzuki. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Barlow back to work.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Dawson on the move. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
So digging in, Abby Mueller.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power hitter like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Over to first, and now 2 gone.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but she wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Eddie Matthews. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. Buccos out in front, 20-12. Well, we go bottom 6. Up now for Washington, Adam Dunn. The line to kick the pitch. That clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Way high. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one a little bit high, and the count's full.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Right-handed reliever. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. 3-2 now. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 20-13. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
City, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it did, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
And now up for Washington, Andre Dawson. And that one in the air center field. Porter on her way over. She's there. She's got it. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jessica Lasnewski. That's in there. That's strike one. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for her today.
Everything came together perfectly for her right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One down. Josh Gibson digging in for the Nationals. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Good eye right there.
1-1.
Lasnewski leads off second with one gone in the inning. Lifted in the air, right field. Green gets under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Lee Sung.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Lee Sung. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this player is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this player is special, and you can see it in her first step quickness.
The 1-0. Way inside.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. She's in safely at second, and a run comes in to score.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked herself into a good count. Really good swing right there. She got a pitch that she knew she could handle, allowed herself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and she hit the ball on the screws.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got it. Good job at damage control right there. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. We're through 6 full. Pirates lead it 20-14. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Jimenez. This is his 3rd time out this year. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Green.
The right fielder.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The pitch. Ripped to third. Zips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Second baseman.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And now Melissa Jarnatowski. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jeff Hoffman looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. One down, base is empty. That misses. Now 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for her. She looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bryant in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Jimenez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And the 0-1. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. In the air, right field. In position. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop, Gabby Porter.
So up next, Gabby Porter. She's a hitter who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this player hits for contact, so she delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on her, she's still very comfortable because she has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball. She's a threat deep into the count as well.
The shortstop takes a ball. next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Got her swinging. Bottom of the seventh. Up now for Washington, Lee.
Leading up for the Nationals, the first baseman.
And the pitch.
Number 34.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Action in the pen down there. Josh Staumont getting loose out there. Cabrera, the power lefty, up as well. On the ground to third. And that's just foul. And a 1-1. Hard hit to third. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down.
Now batting. Third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Les Abreu. That one hit to right. Green on the move. That's out number 2. Here's the second baseman. That one ripped. And it's gone. His first homer of the year. It's 20-15. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now, Andre Dawson. Lined in the left center, base hit. Done. Round second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Waste no time there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit. It's 20-18. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. But the pitcher's got a real hard fastball.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Griffin Jax. He's making his second appearance of the season. Josh Gibson digging in for the Nationals. On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit for the Nats, Lee Sung. That's hard hit on the line. She's got it. And that is out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We look ahead to inning number 8. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Chris Gonzalez. Here comes a pitch. This to third. On to first. Leadoff hitter is out here in the 8th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Paul Molitor. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch is outside. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Colin Poche, the left-hander, up and throwing. The 1-1. Bounced up the middle. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first with 1 gone. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Seiya Suzuki. Hoffman checks over to first, and he's back. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. At the belt and fires. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And their hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player.
Eddie Matthews will hit next.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
First pitch, not close.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. That one clips the outside corner, and the count even at 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Righty delivers.
Ball inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses. And the count is 3-1. Sean Green waits on deck for Pittsburgh. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 23-18. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Colin Poche.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Sean Green. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Melissa Jarnitowski. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And it's even up. And that misses off the outside edge. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a base hit to left. Around third. Fires it to the plate. He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's going to be Bryant. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Jarnitowski leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the air, center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. Pirates on top, 24-18. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Ketel Marte. The pitch. That one misses. And that is ball 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Genesis Cabrera, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Stalmont, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And a pitch. Just missed. That misses, and that's ball 3. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And a 3-1 on the way. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
On the ground right side. On the run, throw to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Les Abreu. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Mueller settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If she does that, she's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now it's the second baseman. In for a strike. 0-1. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. No swing. And the right-hander deals. Off the plate. And it's 2-1. The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-2. In the air out to center. Suzuki makes a nice grab at a full sprint. We go to the 9th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Gabby Porter. And he deals. There's a strike. Next offering upstairs. And Poche ready to work. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher,
Up next for the Pirates, Chris Gonzalez. Just missed. The 1-1. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the 9th. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. She's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
up next to the Pirates.
Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch she could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how she was hustling, and I think she knew she was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Back to the top of the order, Paul Molitor, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. Gonzalez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Seiya Suzuki. O'Shea checks over to first, and he's back. Popped up. Settles under it. Makes the grab. And there are two down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Abby Mueller. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. Buccos out in front, 25-18. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Genesis Cabrera.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Adam Dunn digging in for the Nationals.
The left fielder,
The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Headed down the line. Green drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
the right fielder, number 8.
So digging in, Andre Dawson. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Suzuki hauls it in for the out. 2 away now.
Up next for Washington, the center fielder, Jessica.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. Next to hit, Jessica Lasnewski. 4 for 4 with a homer, a double, and a pair of singles. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And another ball.
2 ball, no strike.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss as she was out front.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a batter like this.
The Nats down to their final strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ball popped up under it. And she's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take this one in a blowout.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
Tons of offense in this one for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated major league debut, and all eyes will be on her as she gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the major league pool. She's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and she's about to face the best lineup of her life. So I'm excited to see how she attacks it.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's the rookie third baseman, Rosa Parks.
The third baseman, number 13.
The wind of the pitch. Missed with a changeup. And we are underway in game one of the series. And the 1-0. And there's a foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
Right through there for a strike. I think she was sitting off speed right there because she just let the fastball go by.
2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The lefty fires. Off the mark there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as she fouls it away. In the air, center field. Rose sizing this one up. She's got it. And there's 1 down. Let's take a look at our lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Bryce Harper.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in 1 season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Harper jumps out of the way of the first pitch.
Straighten him up a little bit. This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 outs, base is empty. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Morgan Random. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. That one misses. 1-0. Random in a rookie season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, a former first-round pick in 2024. Misses inside, and the count is 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what she's been doing. It's made a big impact for her in recent games.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a strike at the knees. And the count is even 2-2. And another ball.
Wow, this hitter's really battling up there as if her run is the game-winning run. I love her tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. She saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Here comes Aaron Judge. Knocked in all 3 of their runs yesterday. Move over to first, trying to keep her close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All she's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Fastball for a strike. High fly ball out to left field. Henderson moves under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand 1. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and getting to start, Jenny Finch. Chris, what should we be keeping an eye on here with her?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Bottom of the first. And the batter now, Ricky Henderson. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Wild Thing Adams, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Sam Townsend in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Making her debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see her as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have her here if they didn't feel she was ready to pitch at this level, and this is a great chance for her to prove herself.
She deals. And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Number 60 waits on deck. Oh, that fastball drilled her.
She's only an out away from getting through the inning, but she just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
Number 60 stands in now and watches strike 1. Pickoff move to first. Townsend back in on a dive. Townsend off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
She's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 left for Miami. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Stan Musial. Springs back to work. To measure what a force Stan the man was for the Cardinals. Look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. And that one missing low.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Here is J.D. Martinez. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. First pitch misses. The wind of the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Larry Walker, the next to hit for the Angels. And the first pitch misses for ball one. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And now the lefty. Outside low. Ball two. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Angels held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Lone Depot Park. And now here's the veteran DH, Carlos Delgado. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And it's caught for the out.
Batting six. The catcher. Boss Babe.
Here's the catcher, Boss Babe. 2 hits for her in yesterday's game. This is a true 5-tool player. Not very many of them out there, but when she's on the field, you can't take your eyes off her. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch her play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that she does, just a joy to watch.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Hits for average power, the ability to feel the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Cutter looking for the K.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You'll sometimes, as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Diana Ross in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out to short. Styles sends it across to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the power hitting catcher, Allison Tyler. And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-1. And that's outside. Next offering is down low. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's a little bit low. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Kicks and deals. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. She had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow she found a way to keep the bat on her shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Nemanja Styles in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for another play.
Next offering is in for a strike. Tyler gets her lead at first. Nobody out. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. She's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and she did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And next for L.A., Rosa Parks. Down the line, it's a base hit. Tyler rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. She really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, her head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Bryce Harper to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Step off, throw to first, and she's back in easily.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
On a line out towards center. Rose right there to make the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. She's saved. And they lead by 2.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Now here is Morgan Random. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And right back to the mound. Aaron Judge at the plate. Fly to left his first time. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that one is lifted in the air. Townsend sizes this one up, nabs it, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami as we go to the last of the third. And here's the rookie center fielder, Sierra Rose. And here it comes. Fastball for a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Outside low. And a count 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like she got exactly what she was looking for right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but she sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Turner now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Pickoff throw, and she's back in safely. The 0-1. This to center field. Drops into the glove.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. In the dirt, and that's ball one.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Coming home. Throw cut off to third. And he's in there. They pick up a run, and now it's a one-run game.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So one gone with a runner at third. Now the number 2 hitter, Wild Thing Adams. Ripped, but it curls foul. Henderson takes his lead at third with one away. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! Her first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of her life. She's got to be floating around the bases right now.
She'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as she should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if she's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, she doesn't have to wonder anymore. She came out of her shoes on that one, but managed to keep her mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Sam Townsend, the next up for the Marlins. She was plunked in her first trip to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. It's a bomb. They go back-to-back for second of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-2. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and they get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now it's going to be number 60. No question about this one. It's out of here. She sends it into the second deck, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2. That's her third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
And here is Carlos Delgado. This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. And they add on. It's 6-2. And here's the catcher, Boss Babe. And first offering is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Still only one out here in the inning. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And out of here. A gigantic blast. Their first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 7-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the...
Elise Tremaine into the game.
Now pitching.
And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get her in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and she's squaring it up nicely.
And up next for Miami, Alexis Turner. Throws to first in time. Out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run out. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Stan Musial. And foul ball. Musial measures 6 feet even, a member of the 3,000 hit club. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Makes the grab, one down. And here is J.D. Martinez. Hard hit, knocks it down. She doesn't have a play, and he reaches safely.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And a base hit. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Allison Tyler, the next to hit for the Angels. She walked and came around to score her first time up. Lays out, but she can't squeeze it. Throw off line, she's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. 2 on with 1 out. Now, Nemanja Styles. Singled and scored her first time. Liner, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Rosa Parks, the next to hit for the Angels. Now a screamer into the outfield. She makes the grab. Runner tagging and heading for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 7-4.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. She barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
So first and second with 2 outs. Bryce Harper, the next to hit for the Angels. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The pitch. Sneaks through, base hit. Around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's now a 2-run game. So 2 on with 2 away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Morgan Random. Line drive, that's a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw, but it's offline. She will score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, she's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but her resume speaks for itself. It's Aaron Judge now. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A towering shot. His second of the year, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 9-7. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Money Green, on for her major league debut, and a moment she will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for her as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
So a man aboard. Here's J.D. Martinez, 1 for 2. In the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And Martinez is out. And that is that. So they score 7 times in the inning and have jumped. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Ricky Henderson. Takes a tumble and hangs on. Now it's the second baseman, Wild Thing Adams. She's already homered in this game. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and her second hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. She was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And here is Sam. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is out of here.
When a pitcher's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, she supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like she did right there.
In plenty of time to first, she's out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Delgado. Line drive, Adam in center field. 2-run shot for Miami this inning, and we've got a good one. Tied at 9-9. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Larry Walker. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they've rallied from 5 back. It's 10-9. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that bat.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now she'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Now batting,
So, Cindy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. Now the tag at second, and she's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. She was so close to being in scoring position.
Now here is Rosa Parks. That one drilled left field, and that's a fair ball. In comes the run from third. It's 11-9. She's in at second with a one-out double.
Picks herself up an RBI. She got a pitch she could get to out front, kept her back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll her hands over. And that allowed her to rip that ball.
That one ripped right center field. Gone! That's one way to quiet the crowd. Second home run of the inning for them. And they add a pair. It's 13-9. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Ronaldo Lopez.
Number 40.
One out, base is empty. Morgan Randall, the next to hit for the Angels. That's ripped. Base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for her. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Right side. Townsend pulls it down, and there's two gone. Runner at first. Stan Musial, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was maybe snake.
And that'll end the inning. The 2-round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. Last half of the 5th coming up. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Boss Babe. The pitch. Swung on, bolted. That one's deep. Tattooed to Tatertown. And gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 13-10.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. She just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how she saw that pitch. Maybe she didn't, but she got a home run out of it.
That one ripped. And it's gone. She flexes her power with that swing for second of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 13-11. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for her today.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And she met it.
Dives and she can't hang on. And she beats it. She's safe.
It's good hustle. And when talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for her to do to set that example, game in, game out.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Ricky Henderson. That's to third. Down the line, and it's foul. The pitch. And a base hit on the line. Rose headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and she's in to score. And they trail by one.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
First and second, no outs. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman. Wild thing. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. She powers that one out of here. Their third home run of the inning, and they take the lead. It's 15-13. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
And now for the Marlins, Sam Townsend. And she takes a strike.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were a 50 runs scored. This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay in there safely.
Well, most players would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like hers, that's an automatic double. She's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. She's already homered here in this one. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That was blasted to the moon. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 17-13. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. And now the center fielder, Sierra Rose. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A 2-run shot. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 19-13.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. She squared it up right away. She put a really nice swing on that.
Ron Marinaccio gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Lined, and that's a base hit. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
she's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Fair ball. Turner round second on her way to third. Coming home. She's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Game takes quite a turn as they put up 11 in the inning. Back here in Miami, here's a big power threat. Larry Walker. The pitch. Rocketed out towards right center. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
All over that one right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And now Allison hit hard. That gets through around third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but she smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and
that one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Tyler around third. The relay to the plate. Safe.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Rosa Parks now at the plate. Hammered, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
The batter, number 3.
And now here is Harper. On the ground right side. And it goes just foul. Styles, the runner at third. Parks on at first with nobody out. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1, and a run scores on the double play. Jose Cisnero will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's the power speed combo. Morgan Brandon. Line drive. This looks like extra bases. Now she turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get her. She's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something she can handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as she connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is out of here. A 2-run homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 20-18.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball.
2 outs, nobody on. And now Stan Musial. Hot shot to first base, and she snags it to end the inning. But they score 5 times, and this is a ball game again. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Marlins on top, 20-18. Here comes the pitch. She swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one's gone. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 21-18. So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, she put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
And now, number 60. Well struck right field on the warning track and holds drills it in.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Hard ground ball, base now. So a man aboard now with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now it's going to be that one down the line, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third, not in time. He's safe.
3 hits in this one, all of them for extra bases. What a game. Just found a way to slot that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Diana Ross. It was a homer for her back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and she blasted it out of here.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. One run is in, and it hits the fence. Another comes in to score. Not in time, it's a double.
Yeah, I was watching her rounds during batting practice today. So
ready reliever out of the pen, Dennis Santana.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every
swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if she goes for it. One comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead. She's in with a double, and that's her second double of the night.
Well, clearly she was ready to hit right there. Love how she just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of her mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Now the third baseman, Alexis Turner. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Not fooled at all right there. She was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Rick. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That'll make it out of here. Some history here, and what a game he's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of their career.
Base is empty with 2 away. And at the plate for Miami, Wild Thing Adams. To the right side, and that chance handled. He'll do it himself. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. We go to the top of the 7th at the plate. J.D. Martinez. Cisnero back to work. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. 3rd home run of the season. It's 26-19. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now on the bump, Caleb Ferguson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Larry Walker digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ripped into right field, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Ferguson, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 0-1. Here's a rocket out to left. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Man at first. Now at the plate, Nemanja style.
Trailing by 4 runs can be pretty tough, especially when there's good pitching on the other side. But these players just kept fighting. They never gave up. And that's why they got back in the ball game and came away with the win in this one.
High-scoring ball game in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.